to Relax Time Radio, broadcast nightly from 7:30 to 9 p.m. on Radio Thailand, Chiang Mai.
Hey, welcome to Relax Time Radio.
Good evening.
You're here with the trio.
Yoo-hoo! Hello.
Calm down.
Me, Paul.
I'm excited to see you guys.
You're excited
Yeah,
to
we
see
didn't
us.
know you would be here. You surprised us.
I wanted to surprise you.
Yeah, it was a surprise. All of a sudden, she walks into the studio and say, "Well, did you look at that?" So how are you?
I transported my I teleported myself.
You teleported yourself
from the islands.
from the islands of Thailand
Yeah, in
to
Koh Hai.
Chiang Mai.
Yes.
Which island were you on?
Koh Hai,
Got High.
which is
I've never been.
off about half an hour boat
Krabi.
ride off Lanta.
Lanta, okay.
Oh,
I had to
wow.
fly to
Hai.
Krabi to then go to Lanta and from there take a boat. and
It's
I-
nice.
Oh, Koh Hai.
Yeah.
It's very quiet.
Yes, it's
Good.
a really quiet.
Exactly what I
resort.
want.
Yeah.
Maybe I should go.
Yeah.
Maybe I should go
I
and
mean,
sit there.
it's there are no roads, so no
Oh, that's good.
vehicles.
Oh, that's good.
If you need to get to the other side, another beach or the other side of the island, you have to hike through the jungle. You know,
Walk.
yeah, walk.
That's good, right?
Along the beach or the
Fun.
rocks on the rocks
Mm.
or kayak.
Oh, kayak.
Yeah, which we did too. Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Bicycle? No, no.
No,
roads.
no vehicles,
No roads,
at
nothing.
all. No roads
But
at all.
There's a resort. There's a hotel.
There are a couple
several,
of
yeah,
resorts. Yeah, so one has its own beach, and there's a few on the other side of the beach.
Yeah.
So you had to walk through all the rocks and climb up and down, to
Okay.
get to the next beach or
Okay.
kayak.
Or you can just stay in the same place and sit on the beach. I mean, the beach
Yeah,
is a
and not
beach, right?
move because
And not move.
Yeah,
The beach is a
plenty of
beach.
fish.
Plenty of fish.
You don't have to snorkel to see fish in the water.
That's
It's-
good.
I know, amazing. Yeah,
So what are we doing here tonight?
yeah.
What are we doing here? Well, we're making glorious.
I was making small talk, wasn't it?
radio, and you were making a bit of small talk as well. Yes, which we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about small talk, or as they call it in linguistic terms, they call it phatic language. So
Phatic language.
P-H-A-T-I-C. That's what it's.
I never heard of it.
spelled
Yeah,
as
but
phatic
I'm
language,
interested in the
yes.
topic.
Yeah.
It is. Well,
Um,
it's very interesting because it's actually the glue that keeps the social part of our communication and conversations
Yeah.
alive, sticking. right?
Fortunately,
Uh-huh.
fortunately, since it's small talk, we should be able to be brief about it,
we should be
and,
brief about
and
it.
mainly continue playing.
More
Good
music.
music.
More
yeah.
music.
Good music.
So
good
what
music.
have you lined up for us?
We've got a lot lined up,
Got a bit of everything.
but I know that the people tuning in. So
Mm.
first of all, we should say that here we are. It's Sunday, so it's the Jazz, Blues and Soul Show on Relax Time Radio,
Mm-hmm.
and we're looking forward to getting all of your requests if
Indeed
you're
we
listening out there.
are. Did we get
I've
some yet?
just shared
No,
the
not
live
yet.
stream
Post-
on
not yet, not yet,
Facebook.
okay.
No, maybe not quite yet. I don't know.
Coming
Yeah.
soon.
So we've got a lot of music coming up, and then we're going to be talking about small talk.
Exactly, indeed we are. We've got a live stream running on YouTube, I think.
We
right?
just
Should-
shared on the page.
Should be the case,
Yeah.
and
True.
you can also we have a Facebook page, of course. You can also give us a call if you want. 0532767993 is the number to call
Mm-hmm.
while the music's playing. Just give us a ring, and Lily will answer you. And what are we gonna start with? Oh, I see. You got the Shaka Khan lined up.
Yeah, well, I've got that Stromae for you as well. I found a song,
Stromae,
Tous les mêmes.
yes.
Tous les mêmes.
Tous les mêmes.
Tous les mêmes.
Ah.
Tous les hommes
Okay.
sont tous les mêmes.
Yeah, so we're sort of taking a reverse journey through time. It's not strictly speaking
It's
like that
not,
at all.
no,
It's
no,
nowhere
no,
near
no.
strict. But anyway, we're starting with something new.
Yeah.
Shaka Khan, she's not a new artist, but she's got a new song out, I think, last year.
Yeah, well, it's last year. Yeah,
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, and,
And-
Tous les mêmes is maybe 2 or 3. It's 4 or 5 years, I guess. A bit
It's
longer.
new. It's newish.
It's
It's
newish.
21st century.
It's a new
20
sound.
Is it?
21st century
It's
music.
Stromae.
Oh,
Yeah,
no?
sure.
Oh.
Yeah, it's 7, 8 years old maybe.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So we're going to start with that, and then work through some of the classics: Wilson Pickett, Otis Redding,
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Aretha
we
Franklin,
got a bit of
Donny
Can we have
Hathaway.
some Billie
We got a lot
Holiday
of.
too?
Yeah, we can have whatever you like, Lily.
can have Billie Holiday.
Yeah,
That's
please
good.
send me. Yeah,
That's
send me
good.
some ideas.
Okay.
Okay.
Secret food.
Here
All
we
right,
go. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
Yeah.
Here's Shaka Khan with Like Sugar.
We'll be
Next
back.
time radio.
Vous les hommes êtes tous les mêmes, macho mais tu, monde de ma vie est infidèle, si prévisible, non je ne suis pas certaine que tu le mérites, avez de la chance qu'on vous aime, dis-moi merci. Rendez-vous, rendez-vous, rendez-vous au prochain règlement, rendez-vous, rendez-vous, rendez-vous sûrement au prochain rêve. Cette fois c'était la dernière. Tu peux croire que c'est qu'une crise, mate une dernière fois mon derrière. Il est à côté de mes valises, tu diras au revoir à ta mère. Elle qui t'idéalise, tu ne vois même pas tout ce que tu perds. Avec une autre, ce serait pire. Quoi, toi aussi tu veux finir maintenant? C'est le monde à l'envers, moi je le disais pour te faire réagir seulement. Toi tu pensais. Rendez-vous, rendez-vous, rendez-vous au prochain règlement. Rendez-vous, rendez-vous, rendez-vous sûrement au prochain rêve. Facile à dire, je suis gnangnan et que j'aime trop les blablabla, mais non, 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 c'est important. Ce que t'appelles les ragnagnas, tu sais, la vie, c'est des enfants. Et comme toujours, c'est pas le bon moment. Ah oui, pour les faire, là, tu es présent. Et pour les élever, y aura des absents. lorsque je ne serai plus belle, ou du moins au naturel. Arrête, je sais que tu mens, il n'y a que Kate Moss qui est éternelle. Manche ou belle, c'est jamais bon. Bête ou belle, c'est jamais bon. Belle ou moi, c'est jamais bon. Moi ou elle, c'est jamais bon. Rendez-vous, rendez-vous, rendez-vous au prochain règlement. Rendez-vous, rendez-vous, rendez-vous sûrement au prochain rêve.
You've been listening to Relax Time Radio on Radio Thailand Chiang Mai.
Watch our live stream on YouTube and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Stromae, Tu le même.
Stromae.
I love that.
That's great, isn't it?
I've heard other of his songs. That's easily my favorite. That was fantastic.
Yeah, this is a really good one, yeah. And it's filmed outside of one of my favorite bars in
Good
Brussels
video
as well.
too.
Just part of it, at least, you know. So when they dance in front of that little cafe, it's it's a place I frequented quite a lot.
Okay.
All right,
We've
well,
got one song request coming in.
You got a song request coming
yeah.
in?
Oh,
Okay,
cool.
that's good. What do we have?
Christine Anu, My Island Home, please, for John.
For John, okay.
My Island Home.
My
Yeah.
Island Home by
Christine
Christine Anu. Yeah, you've got
Anu.
it there.
Yeah.
Top one, that's that.
For John from Byron Bay.
From Byron Bay, okay. Byron Bay. Let's say it in
By-
English.
Yeah.
It's Byron Bay. Oh, he's from Byron Bay, is he?
Yeah, mate.
Rather than saying Byron Bay, which is that always annoys him.
Okay.
Let's
Thank
not
you
let's
for
not
the
we're not
request. Small
talking
talk, small talk.
small talk. We're not talking about language differentiations.
What is the
right?
word again you use?
Phatic, P-H-A-T-I-C, phatic language. That's what it's called in linguistic terms. That's how it's taught at university as well. That's where I remember it from my courses. And I thought it's very interesting to talk about, to point out, because I think,
Yeah.
like you, I mean, you never consider that. You're going to do a podcast next week.
Right.
Talk about communication. And you said,
I
I
was
forgot
going to
small
do that
talk.
out of conversation. Yeah, I
Right.
wasn't thinking about small talk at all.
See,
Well,
and it's such
probably
an important
because
part of it.
it is probably because I've always been terrible at small talk.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but it's not just about small talk. It's about the small interjection words as well, like ooh and ah and
Yeah,
and those,
right. No,
that's
it's
also
interesting.
phatic,
Well, I'm
right?
curious. Like, okay, so first of all, what is? Yeah, I mean, I have a definition, but I don't.
You've got a definition. Well, go for it.
Well, the definition I have is, phatic communication or small talk is the non-referential use of language to share feelings or to socialize,
Yes.
rather than to communicate information or ideas.
Yes.
Sounds such as
So if you meet somebody, yeah.
keep the conversation flowing. Also known as phatic speech, phatic communion, phatic language, social tokens, and chit-chat.
Yeah. So that's that's the group of all the things. So you've got chit chat, but also so basically it's a social weave. It's
Right.
it's something that communicates an emotion, a sense of understanding. It can also be negative. It can be to stop someone from talking. Like you can sound very disinterested if someone keeps on talking to you. Like
Yeah, it sounds like
you know, like, and you sound bored, and increasingly bored people will get eventually, hopefully for you, the cue that you're not really willing to listen to much more of this anymore without having to tell them, could you please stop talking? It's boring me,
So-
or you're boring me.
I was doing a bit of research, and apparently it's viewed very differently in different countries and cultures
Oh,
It
around
really?
the
is.
world.
Well, that is the interesting research that you can do, and I don't think it's been done very much. Is linguistic research that would be cross language,
Right.
to see what different cultures use and how they use it, and whether there's similarities, whether there's differences. There's obviously going to be differences.
Well,
But
What have you found out?
well,
Yeah.
what I found out is, English are definitely into it. Americans are. Chinese are. I don't know what do you feel about Singaporeans? Chinese apparently are.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, there's the standard. Have you eaten? When you
Yeah,
meet
yeah.
somebody, but you don't really need to know the answer. It's just a
Right.
polite.
Well, no, but that's it though. That's really it. So in Thai, it's the same. Kin Kariang.
Kin Kara,
Have
yeah,
you
yeah.
eaten?
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, if you translate in Thai, how are you? There's always a debate about is it sabai di mai khap, or is it kin khao li yang? Because it's such an integral part of asking someone whether they've eaten or not.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
asking
It's
about
kind
their
of about
well-being.
culture. Yeah,
It's about their well-being,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, this shows how bad I am at small talk or feta communication. That I've been in Thailand for 20 years,
And you still
and when
don't-
people ask me Kin Kariang, I
You
still
are-
have to think about it. I don't just. I don't
Yeah, yeah.
have like.
You're not really.
I don't
you
have the
can
right
say,
response.
Kin lao lo yangไม่ได้กินyang lo.
Yeah, you don't feel like eating.
So if England's famous. It's one of the countries that's really famous for chit-chatting about the weather. Our lovely
It
weather
is,
we're
yes,
having.
it's
Our
true,
terrible weather we're
yes.
having. Oh, this fog's
Yes.
depressing me. Or the
there's a
weather's
lot
depressing, isn't it?
There's a lot to talk about in England because it isn't very positive. It isn't very positive. There's a lot to
No.
gripe about, right?
It's changeable. That makes it a good topic of communication.
Yes.
Uh,
And the
changeable weather.
French do that as well.
With weather?
In the French, in the Aveyron region, the Lot region in the mountains, where it changes on the foothills of the Midi-Pyrénées, it changes. You can have 4 seasons in one day. So there, because it's very variable as well, people talk about it a lot.
How about Belgium?
Belgium, people complain about it a lot as well, I guess, but it's not that changeable.
But no, I mean, what is your phatic communication standard in Belgium?
Oh, it's quite similar to the English, I guess. Perhaps less weather focused and more on well-being. So like West and Uhat, and so how are you? Basically, that's
My very brief research suggested that Scandinavians don't do it and don't like it much. Neither
A
the
lot
Germans.
less.
Neither
Yeah, a
the
lot less.
Germans.
And the Germans also know.
And Russians have the extremely negative view of it.
Yeah, it's not.
they
this,
consider you
and
idiotic
you can
if you-
feel that. You can
that's-
feel that as well.
What if you engage in small
If you
talk?
engage them in small, I used to work with at a company I worked for in Belgium. There was a science director, Dr. Victor Chepurnov. I will never forget his wonderful man, brilliant mind, but he does not do small talk. And if you go up to him and say, "Oh, Victor, how are you today?" He just looks at you like,
Like
"What?
you're an idiot."
What?" You know.
But what they do is apparently they have a concept of a relaxed conversation, so they can talk about serious subjects in a relaxed
In a
way
relaxed
or
way.
not a relaxed
Or
way.
not
You know,
relaxed.
yeah.
And if it's in a relaxed way, then I could have. I discovered that for myself with him, that I could talk about work-related things or even personal things in a relaxed way, and that was seen as general conversation.
As long as it
just
was intelligent in some way.
as long as
yeah.
it was intelligible and still conveyed some form of meaning.
Right. Yeah, that's the
Right.
key, isn't it?
Yeah,
in
not
it's
just,
phatic communication.
Yes.
One of the things is it doesn't have to have any communicable content at all. It doesn't have to have
No,
any informational
it doesn't have to
content.
be a literal
Yeah.
translation. It carries a meaning, though. It always carries a meaning. It's an acknowledgement of the
Of
fact that you're
somebody else.
listening to someone. For example, it could be on the phone, it could be in personal conversation. Your friend is telling you their misery, and you just sit there and sympathetically, I
Apparently,
understand. Oh yes.
apparently, so in countries like England and United States, and I'm guessing many other countries, you can ask people about what they do in a sort of phatic sort of way. It means you're not really wanting to know what they do. It's just a way of continuing the
It is.
conversation.
It's
But
basically in communication, like in networking events and
Right.
stuff like that.
But
it
apparently
kinda
in
happens.
France and Italy, it's frowned upon to do that because
Really? I
French,
don't- I
French and
wouldn't know that
Italian
much
people,
detail.
this is just according to what I saw. French and Italian people don't define themselves or their identity by what they do
No.
so much.
Well, the
I
French
don't
not
know.
so much about their work. No, it's true. They're not very well. They're focused on their job, of course, but they don't define themselves by their work.
Right.
Yeah.
Like in Belgium, it's quite the opposite actually. People are very stuck to their work as a part of their identification process. Yeah.
Okay, should we play a
More
bit of
so at
music
least than in
Yeah.
France.
and then maybe we can come back and talk
Talk about
about
gossip.
gossip. Yeah, talk about
Oh, is
gossip
that
and
part of
what are your.
phatic?
That's
Of
a part
course,
of it. That's
of course.
phatic as
Yeah.
I was wondering, is it a part of it or is it slightly? Does it go beyond it? I'm not sure. Yeah, so we'll talk about that.
It's
I
on the
was
board.
gonna
It
whisper,
originates
yeah.
from it.
I'm going to whisper in your ear right now.
Okay, let's play that. Should we play that song since it's the first request for
Yeah,
John?
Christine,
Yeah.
let's
Anu.
go for
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay,
Cristiano,
cool,
My
thank
Island
you.
Home.
Okay, Christine Anu, this is for you, John. My Island Home, and we'll be back.
Stay
Any
tuned, we'll be
requests,
back
send them
soon.
into the Facebook page. Relax
the
Time
YouTube
Radio
live
on
stream.
Facebook. Or we're live streaming on YouTube. Someone's watching, I
You
can
can
tell.
chat there.
Yes.
You can
Chat
send
there
a
as well.
request in the YouTube comments. Or you can even call 053 276
Yes.
Okay.
Is Mr. Sugars listening?
He said he would be.
He said he would be. Okay, good.
Yep.
Good evening, sir.
Maybe
Hello.
some other family and
Yeah.
friends as well. I'm not sure. Yeah.
call him sir, right?
Anyway, requests, please send them in.
Okay, 0532767793.
We'll be back.
If love is overrated, let me be the one that is naive. if love is overrated. Let me be the one that is deceived. Let me find that your hands that are touching me is not the hand that's supposed to be. Your lips an illusion. Let me be the only fool for your embrace. Let me fall upon my face. I like this strange illusion. If love is overrated, why is it the only thing I serve? If love is overrated, why is the one I'm in the one that I deserve? I can tell you, oh, it feels so real. Every touch that I steal, your arms an illusion. Let me be the only fool for your embrace. Let me fall upon my face. I like this strange illusion. Oh, I'm okay with love's never-ending dream. It's a risk I like to take, in the hope I never wake from this thing I call my fate, reality. If love is overrated, let me be the one that is naive. If love is overrated, let me be the one that is deceived. Let me find that your hands that are touching me is not the hands that's supposed to be. Your lips an illusion. Let me be the only fool that you embrace. Let me fall upon my face. I like this strange illusion. Love's never-ending dream. That's the risk I like to take, in the hopes I'll never wake from this thing I call my fate, reality. If love is overrated, I like overrated. If love is overrated, I love overrated. If love is overrated, I am obsessed with overrated. If love is overrated, I'm in love with overrated. Overrated.
You've been listening to Relax Time Radio on Radio Thailand Chiang Mai.
Watch our live stream on YouTube and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
That was a brand new song
Yeah.
by Gregory Potter
Potter.
called
Oh, it
Overrated.
is
If Love is
nice.
Overrated.
Love
Beautiful
is overrated.
song.
Yep. Oh, he only has beautiful songs.
Yeah, I know. We had another request in.
Yeah,
Tom
from
called in.
Tom.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tom.
He did, yes.
Yes,
Tom
he-
Hines.
Requesting All Blues by Miles Davis and proffering his opinion on small talk.
Yeah,
Yes,
glorified
glorified
jibber
jibber jabber.
Glorified jibber
I like
Well,
that.
you know, a lot of times it is, isn't it?
It can, but it's certainly part of it, yes. It's certainly part of it.
Maybe it's part of a social thing.
But it is, it's
a social
it's
dance, like you
social
know.
binding language, that's
Yeah,
what it is,
maybe.
basically.
Yeah, well, it seems to be necessary. We haven't found a way in
It
all the
is.
different to
It is.
totally.
Well, apparently the Russians have.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, then that's not a scientific finding though. So, because if someone went in
Yeah.
and independently, they might find something, mightn't
Perhaps,
they?
yeah,
You know?
it's possible. It's possible.
And for all we know,
Yeah.
Russians might do it when they've had sufficient vodka or something. I'm
Oh.
not.
It's possible as well.
I think
I
everybody
don't
does
know.
it.
I've seen-
Yeah.
I've
It's
seen,
likely.
I've seen Dr. Shapunov with sufficient vodka and he still didn't do it.
Oh,
So
okay.
Okay,
if anything,
so
he became
sorry,
even
Russia.
more quiet.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I don't know then. Yeah, it would be interesting to see
Mhm.
independent look at it.
Okay.
So we had a request from Tom for All
Miles
Blues,
Davis.
Miles
Yeah.
Davis. It's an 11-minute song, so we could either play it late in the show or we could just
Mhm.
kind of
When we
fade
have
it
it.
out at
Do
some
it.
point. I'm not sure.
Why is it starting at 1:30? Oh, it's playing already. That's
Yeah.
fine. Okay.
I've silenced it.
It was playing on the under silence under guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I mean the second and last part of the phatic language, and that's a bit of an extension as to what the definition of it is, and the different parts of it, is gossip. Does
Oh.
gossip belong to phatic language, or
well,
is it more than that?
Okay, so I was looking into that as well, and so one website I found, just a website, not the word of God,
Mm.
said that celebrity gossip was maybe phatic communication, phatic language.
Yes.
What,
Because
between hoi polloi?
Yeah, between
No,
two friends, for
no,
example.
no,
you know.
celebrity gossip by us.
By
Any of us, yeah.
It could be a binding
Non-celebrities.
between massive fans of Jennifer Aniston, for example, and they
Yeah.
will chit chat and talk and look up every single detail on every single website they can find.
Yeah,
And,
but then
and chit chat about that.
But see,
maybe
that's-
it might not be for them. It might not be phatic language because for them it's a decent conversation. They're talking about something that really
yeah, exactly. That's
interests
what I don't know. And also imagine like if you're gossiping about your actual neighbors and friends and family.
Yeah.
Is that then because that's a
I
lot
don't
of
think
information?
that's phatic because
yeah.
that's a lot of information.
Yeah. I don't know.
Phatic by definition means that it's void of literal,
But then-
translatable.
But then,
meaning.
like very common sort of phatic topics of phatic languages, apparently in Brazil, are like just talking about casual talk about football or sports or something. So
Yeah,
you talk
that's
about
also
it,
part
you're
of-
kind of giving. Did you see the game? Yeah, I saw it. Wasn't so and so great? That was a great goal or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some information going maybe. If,
yeah,
if
but
the
it's
other
not,
one,
it's not much.
but it's not much, and the point of it is more just to sort of start a conversation.
Yes,
and
yes.
That's
it.
social
It's about the
lubrication,
intention.
isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
about the intention. And
Right.
the intention is always social lubrication. That's the
Social lubrication.
social lubrication.
So-
Yeah.
That's a
Good
good
or
one.
bad as we are at this small talk phatic communication,
Yes.
what if we
Right.
can do it at all? What are your favorite ways of doing it?
Mine, I'm not sure if I'm aware of
Yeah, when you're
them
doing.
as such when I'm doing it.
Unless I'm really not interested in
I'm
the
not sure.
conversation, maybe I will.
No, but I'll just tell. I'll
uh,
just tell people I'm not interested.
well,
That's
yeah.
why people think I'm rude sometimes. I just tell people I'm not interested
I
in
mean,
that conversation.
I don't know.
But yeah, I probably did the like when
and
someone's
then
talking to
excuse
me.
yourself
Maybe this
that
is what
you're not
happens to
interested.
like three people who are bad at small talk. We end up in a
Mm.
radio studio
Yeah.
doing a radio show.
That's it. We don't do small talk. We just talk about meaningful things.
Mhm.
What about
Tom might have something to say about that. He said, "I
Lily-
wish."
Lily
He's
must
probably
have
thinking
some
to
Russian
himself, "I
blood."
wish those three would just shut up with all the jibber jabber."
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
a little
know,
bit jibber jabber. Let's play some music. Come
Okay.
on. That's the end of the topic of the day. Let's play some music.
Okay,
Some blues.
Let's
go for it.
gonna play some. Should we do that now then? All blues. Okay.
Yeah,
can
sure,
do
go
it.
for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
All
sure,
right,
go for
okay,
it.
why not?
Go for
Okay, this is for you, Tom. Miles
Tom, here
Davis.
goes Miles Davis,
All
All Blues. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
can do or nothing I can say that folks don't criticize me, but I'm going to do just as I want to anyway, and don't care just what people say. If I should take a notion to jump into the ocean, ain't nobody's business if I do. If I go to church on Sunday, then cabaret all day Monday, ain't nobody's business if I do. If my man ain't got no money, and I say take all of mine, honey, ain't nobody's business if I do. If I give him my last nickel and it leaves me in a pickle, ain't nobody's business if I do. Well, I'd rather my man would hit me than for him to jump up and quit me. Ain't nobody's business if I do. I swear I won't call no copper if I'm beat up by my papa. Ain't nobody's business if I do. Nobody's business. Ain't nobody's business. Nobody's business if I do.
You've been listening to Relax Time Radio on Radio Thailand Chiang Mai.
Watch our live stream on YouTube and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
All right, so Miles Davis, All
That was
Blues,
Miles Davis
Yeah,
with All
that's
Blues.
beautiful.
and then Billie
Yes,
Holiday,
yes, yes.
Ain't Nobody's Business If I Do.
Yep.
I know about his business if I do.
I think that
There ain't
All
no
Blues
small
was
talk there.
All Blues was 11 minutes 33 seconds, but it was still cut off. Someone still cut Miles Davis off. I don't know. It was a studio.
Scandalous. How
Or
dare they?
Whoever uploaded this, I
They
don't know.
want you to buy the record.
How dare they? How dare they? Right?
I mean, it probably wasn't much that they cut off, but it's
No,
something.
but still, they
Yeah.
cut something,
Something, yeah.
off. Okay, well, let's go for a bit of Wilson Pickett here.
Yeah, we just
I
play
think that's
music.
good. Yeah, we just play music
If
from
you're
now
out
on.
there listening, please send in some requests.
Yes, please.
We're playing
More
jazz,
welcome.
blues, and soul here until 9 p.m.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
Sunday
gonna,
night.
I'm gonna run in about 10 minutes or so. I'm gonna run, so I won't be here anymore. So bye-bye, everyone, from me. I have another appointment to engage myself with, but
all the more reason to send in a request.
yes,
Yes.
yes,
Keep us
yes,
company.
yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so we're
yes,
just going to keep going with it. Right now, we're getting
yes.
into
Here's
some
Wilson Pickett with
classic soul,
Mustang
yeah.
Sally.
All right, yes.
And a bit of Otis Redding after that with Hard to Handle.
Yeah. All right, we'll be back.
I'll be back. 0532766793.
Mustang Sally. Guess you better slow your Mustang down. Oh Lord, what I said now. Mustang Sally now, baby. Oh Lord, guess you better slow your Mustang down. feet on the ground. When I said that, listen, all you wanna do is ride around Sally. 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 One of these early mornings, gonna be wiping your weeping eye. When I said that, look at it. I bought you a brand new Mustang, a 1965. Now you come around, signifying a woman you don't wanna let me ride. Mustang Sally now, baby. Oh Lord, guess you better slow that Mustang down. Oh Lord, look, you've been running all over town. Ow! Got to put your black feet on the ground. When I said now, let me say it one more time, y'all. Now all you wanna do is ride around Sally. All you wanna do is ride around Sally.
Baby, here I am, I'm a man on the scene. I can give you what you want, but you got to go home with me. I forgot some good old loving and I got some in store. When I get through throwing it on you, you got to come back for more. Boys and things will come by the dozen, but that ain't nothing but drugstore loving. Pretty little thing, let me light your count, cause mama, I'm sure hard to handle now, yes around. Action speaks louder than word, and I'm a man with a great experience. I know you got you another man, but I can love you better than him. Take my hand, don't be afraid, I wanna prove every word I say. I'm advertising love for free, so won't you place your ad with me? Boys will call my dime by the dozen, but that ain't nothing but 10-cent love. Pretty little thing, let me light your count, cause mama, I'm sure hard to handle now, yes around. Baby, here I am, I'm a man on the scene. I can give you what you want, just come go home with me. I got some good old loving and I got better in store. When I get through throwing it on you, you got to come back for more. Boys will call my dime by for loving, but that ain't nothing but drugstore love. Pretty little thing, let me light your count, called mama, I'm sure hard to handle now, yes around. Give it to me. Oh, baby, I got to have it. Give me some good old love. Some of your good love. I'm a big old man, mama.
People see me, but they just don't know what's in my heart and why I love you so. I love you, baby, like a mine of love gold. Come, yeah, baby, let the good time roll. Let the good time roll. Come, let the good time is nice when it's understood. It's even nicer when you're feeling good. Got me flipping like a flag on a pole. Come, yeah, baby, let the good time roll. And make believe they got a lot of dirt up their sleeve. Wonder why, baby, you treat me so cold. Come, yeah, baby, let the good time roll. Come, baby, let the good time roll.
You've been listening to Relax Time Radio on Radio Thailand Chiang Mai.
Watch our live stream on YouTube and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
That
All
was
right.
fun.
Hey, thanks, Tom. That was a request
Yeah.
for Tom. Another one, Dr. John, Let the Good Times Roll. Never can get enough of Dr. John. It's too bad he's gone. Yeah, we play him a lot on here. Before that was, what was it? It was Otis Redding, Hard to Handle.
Yeah, that was beautiful too. I like that song.
That's such a great song. I never hear that song
No.
live.
No.
I got a feeling it's difficult to sing. Sounds
Possibly.
difficult.
Yeah.
And then before that, Wilson Pickett, Mustang Sally.
Yeah,
I do
of course.
I do
fun.
hear that live.
Yeah. A lot here, actually.
Yeah, right, in Chiang Mai, yeah.
It's a fun song.
Okay, we're just going to keep going with the music. We did a little bit of small talk earlier on. We've done enough of it.
Yeah, now
we're not
gonna
even
play
very
great
good at it.
music.
Hope you're enjoying the music. We got about half an hour left of the show. Still time to get a request in. The best way to send it in is what?
You want to call us?
Call us.
Yeah, 053
Yes.
276 793.
Which microphone are you on over there, Lily? I'm
Can
not
you
even
hear
sure.
me?
Okay.
Yeah, okay, yep, it's on.
Okay.
Or send us a, actually Facebook requests on our page.
Yeah, Facebook page, Relax Time Radio, or we have a YouTube live stream going right now.
Relax Time
That's-
Radio,
yeah.
93.25 FM.
You can send a request in the comments. Okay, so we're going to keep going in the soul vein. This is a song called Jealous Guy by Donny Hathaway. Is that right?
Yes, Donny
Yes,
Hathaway.
that's
yes.
right. Jealous Guy, Donny Hathaway. All right, we'll be back.
I was dreaming of the past, and my heart was beating fast. I began to lose control. I began to lose control. I didn't mean to hurt you, and I'm sorry I made you cry. I didn't want to hurt you. Just a jealous guy. I was feeling insecure. You might not love me anymore. I was shivering inside. I was shivering inside. I didn't mean to hurt you, no, no. And I'm sorry I made you cry. I didn't want
That's the way I feel about you, baby. That's the way I feel about you, baby. I know you've been hurt, so have many others too. Trust in me, I'll trust in you. Have no fear. We don't know walking around here just who God sent here. You told me to think it over, baby, and I thought it over. Yes, I did. That's the way I feel about you, baby. That's the way I feel about you, baby. Oh, that's the way I feel about you, baby. That's the way I feel about you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Please, please, when you hear my love knocking at your door, open up for me, baby, 'cause the world don't give up us no more. I know you've been hurt, and so have many others too. That's the way I feel about you, baby. That's the way that I feel about you, baby. Yeah, that's the way I feel about you, baby. Ooh, that's the way I feel about you, baby. That's the way I feel about you, baby. Yeah, that's the way I feel.
You've been listening to Relax Time Radio on Radio Thailand Chiang Mai.
Watch our live stream on YouTube and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
All right, that was Aretha Franklin with "That's the Way I Feel About You."
Good song.
Before that, Donny Hathaway with "Jealous Sky." Yeah, don't play enough of Donny Hathaway. Don't know why. Gotta play a bit more.
Well, we're gonna make it a point. Note it down.
Okay. Well, it's more or less. We've only got 15 minutes left, and I've got like two really long songs queued up, which are like jazz songs. One is a song called "The Happy People" from an album entitled "The Happy People" by the Cannonball Adderley Quintet. It's really unusual because he'd just been to. This is from 1972. He'd just been to Brazil, and and he must have brought some or traveled back with some Brazilian musicians because they recorded this. It's totally different from anything he'd done before. It's and it's got Brazilian rhythms and vocals in there.
Wow, nice.
So that's cool. And then
Dexter Gordon.
Dexter Gordon, he must have recorded Days and Wise of Roses so many times. I just heard this one.
Oh,
This
right.
is like live in Tokyo
I love him.
from 1975,
Yeah.
and this is a really nice version.
Mhm.
So we
It's
should
time to say goodbye?
Yeah, just say goodnight. I think, Lily.
Yep. Well, thank you, Paul.
Thanks, Lily.
And thank you to DJ Nam Walter.
Yeah.
Who
Hope you've
had
enjoyed
to
listening to the music with us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
we're just
fun.
gonna
I had a
leave
fun
you
time.
with a couple of really good jazz songs.
go. Thank you.
See you next time. Then
Yeah.
I think the next 3 nights. Is that right? You
Yeah,
saw in
the
the post.
shows over the next 3 nights have been postponed, cancelled because of live broadcast
From
co-
Bangkok.
From
Yeah.
Bangkok.
So
We'll
no
post
Relax
it
Time
on
Radio Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yep. And then
Back on Thursday.
Back on Thursday as usual, 7:30 p.m.
Okay.
Well, have a good week ahead.
Yeah, have a
everyone.
good week. Have a good night.
Yeah.
This is the Cannonball Adderley Quintet with The Happy People.
Enjoy.
I wanna tell you about this samba, 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 samba do and samba lá. Lá em Brasil e de carnaval, the people dance all day long around the town.
I wanna tell you about the samba, 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 samba do and samba lá. Down in Brazil in the carnival, the people dance all day long around the town.
Happy people dancing their hair.
You've been listening to Relax Time Radio on Radio Thailand Chiang Mai.
Watch our live stream on YouTube and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.